Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. EQOA Nostalgia here. It is October 31st, 2023. You know what that means. It is Halloween here in Freeport. And, well, once again, I'm all alone. But it's understandable because it's about 4:30 in the morning. I'm up really early here. I wanted to get this out in time. And, yeah, I mean, I got the arcade all set up over here. I got zombies eating my neighbors, and I got some pinball stuff going on over there. And, yeah, I just, I figured, what the heck, let's do something real quick. Like I said a million times, it's hard to come up with stuff to talk about, but, well, here I am. Here I am, trying my best, and, I don't know. I don't seem to remember where we got our forms, our costumes for this holiday. I don't know if they were handing them out back or I don't know. But I do remember somewhere back here. Let's speed up real quick. There were see, this is Halloweeny, right? We got bats, y'all. Look, that's spooky. Whoa, easy there. You're gonna make people sick, man. What are you doing? All right. But yeah, out back somewhere over here, I seem to remember there was a vendor, and they gave away armor that was just for aesthetics. Orange and black, right? Somewhere over here. One of these guys. Is this fella right here, right? It was, oh, slow that down. Makes people feel drunk. It stinks that this illusion has such a long timer on it. Oh, that's loud. All right. But yeah, I kind of want to just use a bunch of forms, but whoever programmed it, they put like, I don't know, a 2-minute timer on it or something like that. It takes forever, but I'm gonna see if we can get some costume going on here, something spooky. I don't know. You never know. Oh boy, that's pretty scary. It's perpetually dying dark elf. The outfits, it's the hottest outfit this year. The kids are all about it. You'll find it in the stores. Oh man, he looks like Elias from Platoon. Remember that scene? Helicopters just taking off. He's like, no. All right. Anyways, let's make our way somewhere. I don't know. There's got to be some creepy locations I can take you guys to, right? What was that place called? Sunnyvale Trailer Park.
Look what we got, Randy. Shitstorm troopers.
That place was pretty awesome. I remember grouping up over there all the time. So I think we'll zip over there real quick and see if there's any spooky happenings going on. I set the weather accordingly. Hopefully the rain's not too loud. I know sometimes it can drown things out. No pun intended. And I should notice there are some weird glitches going on with geometry. And I'm going to show you guys something funny that happens to be going on with the barbarians. Actually, I think I'll show you that now. I think we'll go over to Hollis real quick. Sounds like home to me, lads. I don't know about you. Sounds really good. Man, this has always been my favorite of the songs. Well, I like the battle music that actually plays off of this. It's just so epic and amazing. And whoa! Whoa! You just got a tallywhacker, do you? What's going on with that business? Isn't that strange? That's pretty strange. Now, when I was recording earlier to talk, I can't remember what video it was. I think it was Pantheon related, but I came across this and I was like, gah! And I turned the camera real quick. I was like, no, this is not appropriate material. But yeah, I don't have any answers, folks. If it was in the back, it'd be all right, right? I don't know. Maybe it's a glitch with his belt. I have absolutely no idea how that's even possible. But I noticed that I made a change. Oh man, months ago, and it kind of messed things up. You see, she's got a line going down her chest there. The geometry tends to be a little weird. Some characters around their bracers have like a ring. And yeah, I made a right mess of things, and I don't know how to fix it. My clouds look a little oily again. Facepalm, dude. Facepalm all day. But yeah, that's what barbarians look like now for me. Everywhere I go. Like I said, if it was in the back, it wouldn't be so bad. It'd be like a tail. But instead, I got a tallywhacker. So. Here we go. Let's spin the wheel. What do we get this time? Perpetually dying elf. It was a dark elf, now it's the perpetually dying female elf. Quality content, guys. I told you I was back in form, right? And for those of you who didn't get the memo, because many people didn't watch my last video, the faith-related content and conspiracy stuff's going on another channel. After much complaint and me done goofing and losing my cool the other day, so that should make some of you guys happy, right? A few of you anyway. I feel like this music is way too loud. Maybe it's just coming through on my end. Let's skedaddle over here real quick. I know it should be snowing, guys, but I'm too lazy to go back in a sandstorm configuration thing and change it to snow. But yeah, as I was saying, the faith-related stuff and conspiracy stuff is on a Resolute Protector. You're going to see that up in the top right. Check that out if you want to support me over there, because, man, it's going to be a slow going. It's going to be really, really slow for me to get out the gate on that one, which is part of the reason why I uploaded over here. I knew it would have more visibility. But, well, it just seems to piss everybody off. And, well, I know some people have told me that it's been a blessing to them, so that's cool. But, yeah, that's where that's going. All right, well, here we are in not Sunnyvale still. Because I wanted to come to Tomb of Kings, a place where many of us died, I don't know how many times. It was rather dangerous in here, because if you wanted to get out, well, you didn't. You just ended up, whoa, what did she just do right there? It's a crypt guy. It's one of those crypt dudes. That's cool. I think it was the drowned one, right? Like the drowner or something. I can't remember. Let's check it out. We even got a ghostly choir up in here, man. Here's the queen. I don't remember what this was for. And I don't remember how they died. So much lore, man. There's so much lore, and I don't know how much of it's been lost. Did you ever think about that? How many quests were server-side, and when they pulled the plug, they're just gone? And that's what the Writers Guild has to deal with, by the way. They're tasked with just coming up with their own stuff, and it really stinks that all that's gone forever. But I mean, well, what are you gonna do? Nothing lasts forever, right? It's just upsetting. But yeah, I don't remember why I had to come in here, but I absolutely hated every time I had to. I remember there were these wisps or something that used to roam around in here. Excavation, what? Oh, it's got to be a dwarf, right? But yeah, there were these little wisps that would roam around in here, and they would just absolutely eat your lunch, dude. Like I said, and you couldn't get out of here, you know. Anybody that was at the door was just waiting to get trained and killed. Make a liar out of me now, huh? Grave robber, what the heck? You need to change professions, lady. That's some nasty stuff. That reminds me of that scene from Return of the Living Dead.
You're supposed to be dead!
I think it was Return from the Living Dead anyway. I actually really like that movie. It didn't do too well, but it was one of the first zombies. Before there was Shaun of the Dead, there was that movie. Why is he missing a bubble of health? What is going on over here? This man is causing self-inflicted wounds. See? This is another reason why I hated it, by the way. You turn a corner, it's like, nah. Yeah, but I mean, that's every dungeon ever, so. They didn't make it easy back in the day, kids. We had to go uphill both ways. Lost treasure hunter. Oh, yeah, alright. Yeah, he's been lost for a long time. He's got moldy bones and everything. I'm sorry it didn't work out for you, pal. I'm gonna go now with your one missing bubble of health. Spin the wheel. Spin the wheel. Come on. Oh, boy. We hit the jackpot. Lord Nagafin in the house, yo. I'm just going to walk through here like a boss because I am. Yeah, that's right. Do I got a fire attack or something? There it is. I knew it. I knew it. It's time for the revenge, you little bastard. How about you? Wait, I'm not hitting like a dragon, guys. I'm not hitting like a dragon. Oh boy, this is going well. Let's see. What can I do? I can die, that's what I can do. I am gonna die. That's alright. I'm gonna give him a what for before I go down, boys. You're not taking me without a fight. Come on, then. Get it over with. It's not Halloween if you don't have one death, right? And of course I'm gonna spawn right in front of it so it can taunt me again. No, don't attack. Don't attack. No. Oh, go ahead, laugh at me. Did you hear him? I know you heard him. He's like, yeah, that's right. What? What are you talking about? See, now that's a bug. That's a bug. You guys are gonna have to get on that, you Sandstorm crew. It's of utmost importance that you fix this minute thing that doesn't matter whatsoever. So yeah, Sunnyvale. I think we were going to Sunnyvale, weren't we? You guys, I can't find Sunnyvale. I don't know where it is, man. I'm genuinely struggling to find Sunnyvale. But while we wait, I'm pretty sure these fellers were over there, right? This has to be one of my favorite mobs. I know I say that every time I come across the mob. I'm like, oh, guys, this is one of my favorites. But I like the light that comes out of his mouth and eyes. And, I mean, he's got the cool scarecrow body. Come on, buddy, do the crazy laugh thing. You know you want to do it. Everybody's watching. Ha 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 ha. No? I forget you then. Screw you guys. What do we got? Oh, alright. Swarming bones. Remember as a necromancer, every time you went from a flesh pet to a bone pet, you cringed because your DPS went down by like 100%? Am I the only one? It's like, oh man, I gotta go through that bone crap before I can get the flesh one. And then you got Swarming Death and it just owned everything. I think they had to nerf it, as a matter of fact. Necromancers, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, folks. And I want to see you in the comments, by the way. I crave interaction. I crave your thumbs up, so make sure you hit the like button. Smash the like button, as it were. Help me grow the channel back up after pissing off I don't know how many people. No regrets. No regrets, man. I had to do what I had to do. What's going on over here? What is this? All right. I'm wondering if a dude named Jared is somewhere in here. It's going to have to do until I can find, Sunnyvale or whatever. Anno Blanick. Well, he's a friendly feller. There's nothing scary in here. They're all happy to see me. This is bogus, man. This just isn't going to work. It's not scary enough. I got to go, fellas. You look great. You look really good in your armor, all spiritual looking, glowing inside. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I always thought so. I don't know. I always wanted to have an enchanter, but I didn't like the idea of having to pick between an inferior pet that looks cool or charming stuff, which was a massive pain in the ass. Maybe someday we'll go down that road. Abominus. What the heck is Abominus? This is going to be something in the water, right? It's going to be some sort of water creature. All right, let's go check out Abominus real quick. Here we go. It's the snowman, isn't it? Is it the snowman? Whoa. Oh, okay. All right. I remember this dude. Oh, this is appropriate. Castle Felstar. Super creepy. Look at that. See the flies around him? What is it about low polygon type stuff that's just... It's got to be the nostalgia, right? It's just the nostalgia. I don't know. I've always liked pixel art growing up with, like, you know, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, Genesis, Sega Genesis, you know, that kind of stuff. And I just always liked that kind of stuff. It's just got a certain appeal to it. Here we got the zombie feller. Let's see. What do we got now? What can we do? Hopefully it's not another perpetually dying elf creature. Ah, okay. It's the Kara, right? We didn't get the Vashir. I think the Vashir are a moon species from Luckland. Or Luceland. I think it's Luckland. I don't know. This music is so creepy, dude. It reminds me of Night Terrors. Every time I hear that whispering, that's why I kind of cringe at Eternal Tombs. Every time they open a video, it's got that whispering. It's like, look, I don't know if you've ever had a night terror, but it sounds a lot like that. I know we're starting to get into the real life creepiness, but that is some weird demonic stuff. And I've had 3 of them, and the missus actually had one. While I was talking to her, she was in Arizona, I was in New York, and I was telling her all about it. And then she had the same thing happen to her. And she had the same thing, this weird whispering. It sounded like a million voices just whispering in her ear. Really, really strange. I felt something like holding me down, and when I woke up, when I got up, like the side of my face was still tingly. I asked my cousin about it too. He experienced the same thing, and he explained it the same way. He's like, yeah, there's all this whispering in my ear. Like, if it's just a scientific condition, then how come everybody has the same weird, disembodied, demonic whispering, and they feel like there's somebody in the room pushing them down? I know, we're getting a little deep here, but anyway. Here is Castle Felstar and their Felstar logo. Pretty cool. I don't know what the lore is around this place. All I know is that it's definitely spooky. Look at the smoke coming out of there. I don't think I've ever seen that before. It's just a swinging back and forth. Can I walk the plank? Walk the plank. Is it time? Yes, it is. All right, here we go. Spin the wheel. All right. We got a gargoyle. This is an abomination. This is a gargoyle.
Never mind that one. I ruined that one. Never mind any of that. The best thing about Hero Quest is the gargoyle. It is the finest miniature in the land. Compared to this is rubbish. This is brilliant. This is an abomination. This is a gargoyle. When a young lad saw this miniature, do you know what he said? He said, ooh, I've got to get in on that Hero Quest action. And he was right. The best thing...
I don't know if you guys ever seen that video from Barden. It's absolutely hilarious. I watch it every now and then. It's one of my favorite videos. Hero Quest. Broadsword. But yeah, it's a... What would you call that? Mithril? Mithril colored? I don't know. Who's this? Discarded constructor. That's not very nice. That's not cool. How do I get over there? Is there a way to glitch through the bars or something? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I came in here. Whoa. We just ended up in the upside down for a second. We're back. I can't remember how I got back there before, but I don't even remember what this place was all about. There's so many things I've forgotten over the years. But dang, dude. This is the same as Melissa's Tomb music. Vargeist Felistar. Yeah, he looks like he's an evil fella. Look, he's even got the one eye thing going on. You're a disciple of Cowley, are you? You wicked bastard. Can I... Nope. Every time I see that goofy face, it just makes me laugh. I wanted to have the missus weigh in on this one, but, well, she had like 3 hours of sleep. And she crashed early. I don't blame her. Whoa, did we find our way out of here or what? Unliving Guard. Cool, man. I just miss this more simplistic gameplay. Every time I try to play an MMO, it's either there's too many friggin' spells and macros and all that stuff, or I don't know. It's just one of those things. Nothing will ever match EQOA. I do plan on getting into Quarm. I do want to play that. I don't know how well I'm gonna do with, you know, how hardcore that is. But I'm thinking of giving it a shot, playing a cleric, maybe a dwarf cleric or a gnome. I don't know. I like the small races. But yeah, I don't know why I did that, thinking I was on my dwarf. Like I said, it's about 4:30 in the morning. You'll have to forgive me. But yeah, let's head out to Sunnyvale Trailer Park real quick. All right, here we go again. Abomination. I gotta know what it is, man. Let's take a look. Speed it up. All right, where are we? Is this This has to do with Knowles, doesn't it? Nope. Ooh, we're in Crethley. All right. So we're in Cowley Manor. If you guys haven't seen the episode I did on that, which no doubt pissed off several people, the Occult and EverQuest, well, today is the day to watch it. Today is most assuredly the day to watch it. And somebody was being a smart ass. He's like, is this early Halloween episode? Yeah, that's what it was, buddy. It was an early Halloween episode. Yeah, I'm telling you. Sometimes I want to reach through the screen and smack some people. No, God bless you. I get it. It's irritating, but hey, like I said, all the faith-based stuff is going on another channel. I don't want to hear any more crying about it. Okay? I'm not exactly happy about that decision. But, well, what can you do? It is what it is, man. But yeah, this place, profoundly evil. Whoa, went too far, went a step too far. Wait, where was it? Dude, okay, yeah, I'm already lost. Okay, so yeah, here's our Masonic floor. Here's our symbol, and if you don't know what that means, it's to open a portal for a demon, and in the outer circle there, it seals the ritual. That, like, all these different rituals that they would do, because this is IRL type stuff, okay? They would seal it with the circle, and then they would have, like, either a good, quote-unquote, good magic, which, there really isn't anything like that, or the evil, right? Left hand, right hand, path cut kind of stuff. And the triangle in the middle would represent the demonic type thing. And it's brown. I don't know. Maybe it could be old dried up blood or fecal matter. If you're what's that lady's name, Marina Abramovich or whatever, then it's probably fecal matter. Failed experiment. I always liked these rats with the hole in their back. Of course, they would always give you disease and it would tick for like an hour and then just be a pain in the butt. Guard Melvarn, what are you doing down here, man? What are you doing? You're up to no good, aren't you? What with your dirty tunic and all? Oh, it's time. Spin the wheel. Here we go. See if we win a prize. Bob Barker style. What kobold, right? That's a kobold, right, guys? Man, I remember kobolds. I remember trying to charm as a druid, even with like max charisma. Rampaging rhino, I think, and dying, I don't know, 3 or 4 times before I got it. But once you got the thing, well, it was worth it because you got out of debt in like, I don't know, an hour. It just leveled everything in the zone. Whoop. Easy there. Scribe Jahar, he's in here chilling, reading some demonic literature. We'll leave you to it, man. We'll leave you to it. We gotta get to Sunnyvale Trailer Park. Julian and Ricky and Bubbles are gonna be very disappointed if we don't make it out there.
You idiots have loaded up a hair-trigger, double-barrel shit machine gun, and the barrel's pointed straight at your own heads.
So, like the barrel of the gun's bent backwards?
Let's go, Randy.
You know what? I capitulated. And I just looked it up. And can you believe it? The information exists. It actually exists. Yeah. So we're heading to Darver Manor. We're going southwest of the town. We're going to find us some Sunnyvale. Let's get to going. Alas, what's that on the horizon? A camp that many people remember quite fondly, and I only came to, I don't know, probably about 4 or 5 times. But every time I came out here, I don't know, it was just cool. I don't know what it is about this place. Everybody seems to really love it here. And, of course, it's in Jared's Blight. That makes a lot of sense. They tell you Darver Manor on the thing, and it's like, oh yeah, it's called, the zone itself is called Jared's Blight. Village Pet. Oh, he's roaming over there, man. Am I see? Yeah, there he goes. Enraged Village Guard. Is this the right place? Is this Sunnyvale, guys? This is the Sunnyvale Village, right? I seem to remember that there were the pumpkin dudes were over here. You know, nostalgic memories are a weird thing. They tend to blur together sometimes, and you misremember all sorts of stuff. I'm sure people have reminded me a lifetime ago, like, nah, dude, that was such and such. You're mixing it up. Look at that dilapidated building. Dilapidated. It's looking rather rough. What do we got? Spin the wheel, Bob.
She's winding up. Oh, wait a minute. No.
Let's go. $1. $1. Oh, I'm a dryad, right? Isn't that what they were? Dryad? Something like that. They're supposed to be some sort of druidic invention. And they would absolutely whoop your ass in the Hunt. I believe they were in the Hunt, which is a zone that killed many, many people. Because, well, Raging Rhino. Raging or Rampaging, I can't remember. But yeah, it was pretty rough going out there. When Otis came out, many of us died. And we're like, what is with it? There's another thing about EverQuest. It's a random mob would just completely handle you. It's like, what the... I've told the story before. The missus and I saw a bear somewhere out near Hollis, and we killed it, like, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. And then it just randomly started casting absolutely face-melting nukes. And we both died. And I was so salty about it. I opened up a ticket. I'm like, hey, see here. This is not right, okay? Like, this thing. And they came back at me and were like, yeah, sometimes it spawns and just whips your ass. Deal with it. And I dealt with it. I wasn't happy about it. But that's how it went. It was a lesson in, well, even if you pull and kill a mob 4 or 5 times, it might just spawn in and kill you. And that was part of the adventure. That's stuff like that doesn't happen anymore. Devs don't do that because they don't want to piss people off. And you know, part of me, I'm like, it did suck, right? But it also added to the allure and the mystery and the danger, and that's just missing now. They don't do it anymore. They're afraid to make their audience leave, right? They're like, oh, we got to keep people playing. So what can we do to keep people playing and reaching for their credit card? And you got to understand, like, almost nobody wants to make this kind of game anymore for monetary reasons, which is why I'm looking at Monsters and Memories and I'm like, yeah, that's the one. That's the game. I mean, just look at some of the art, some of the like concept art and stuff they got together. Look at that gelatinous cube. Look at that big, beautiful bastard. Yeah, that thing's just gonna swallow everybody up. It's awesome. It's straight up Dungeons and Dragons inspired awesomeness. It looks really cool, and yeah, that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for something that's not gonna hold my hand. It's gonna whoop me a little bit, and it's gonna take some perseverance to get through it. Because while it does stink to lose progress, it's so satisfying at the end of that journey. And the friends that you make through all of those tough times, it just creates a bond, man. Come on, $1, Bob. $1. What do we got? Oh, we already seen that. This one looks like a caster. My cats are going crazy. Hey, hey, hey! Come on, you little rapscallion. All right. That's my freaking arcade carpet. You know how much that cost? It's got like blacklight reactive fibers in it and whatnot. These cats, I'm telling you. Just as soon as I spawned it as a cat, my cat starts going nuts. That just occurred to me. But yeah, I hope this is the right place. I just want to make sure you guys see it real quick. But yeah. Now, just to wrap it up, I wanted to come to where it all started. For me, anyways, this is where it all began, man. I was an edgy fella back in the day, and yeah, I wanted to be the female dark elf. I wanted to be the necromancer. It didn't last. I ended up making the druid. You guys know the story. I've told it 100 times. But yeah, there's no shaking that place where you first started. $1. $1. Come on. What do we got? Really? With the small racist? And now I move at the speed of smell, it feels like. What's going on here? We got to get rid of all this crap, man. I want to see the cool stuff. As my cats continue to bounce off the wall. Do not jump on my arcade, bro. I got to wipe their paws off of the glass all the time. I'm telling you. You got 5 cats, it's like having kids in the house. They just go crazy. And I know people with kids are laughing at me. They're like, yeah, all right, buddy. Yeah, all right. Look at that view distance. That's pretty decent, right? Home sweet home, fellas. These mushrooms remind me of some of that concept art from Monsters and Memories. Pretty cool, right? I mean, just look at that. Just take a look at that and tell me, does that say deep diving, mysterious adventure, and danger? Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I am all in on Monsters and Memories, and I got a really good feeling that I'm not going to be disappointed. There's not going to be any disappointment this time. You know why? Because there can't be, all right? My heart can't take it, man. We need something classic. We need something that feels like a natural progression of EQOA, and that really looks like it. I mean, look, we got Runny Eye, right? You guys remember the Runny Eye goblins? All right, well, they got Runny Nose. They got Runny Nose. If they don't call that the Runny Nose goblins, I'm going to be disappointed. I don't know what's going on with that. That's pretty cool. Pretty sweet. But before I wrap this up, guys, we're going to do one more spin on the wheel. Let's see how much time we got. Oh, look at that. Half a second. What are the odds? We're going to spin. We're going to try for the $1. One more time. Come on, give me a ghost or something, will ya? Hey, all right. I mean, you know, my Christian sensibilities are a little offended right now. But it looks cool, doesn't it? It's got horns. I always like the way they have like an outline around them. You see that? It's just cool how they made things look spectral in this game. And of course, I always got to point out. Whoop, over here, right? I always go to the wrong one. I got to point out the crystal ball. It just does something to the brain. You look at that and you're like, oh, it's like a warm blanket on a cold day. I remember those sparklies, man. But before I wrap it up, I want to suggest a video to you guys that I made a year ago in EMU VR. recreating Halloween 1989, which actually reminds me of a special. The reason I did it was Disney did a special called DTV's Monster Hits, and it had a bunch of these songs in here. So I wanted to add to that and then kind of add my own thing. So if you guys want to watch something that's just, you know, it's got that nostalgia thing going on. I spent a lot of time making it. It took me a few days because every time you hear like little trick-or-treaters outside and all that stuff that sounds like a haunted house, I actually had to drag and drop all of that in there. I'm sure there was an easier way to do it, but that's how I did it. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, like I said, get down in the comment section. Let me know. Why does that look like a devil? Do you guys see that? Whoa. You see that, right? See the eyes and the teeth and the horns? And it almost looks like he's in a cage or something. Like he's got his hands up on a cage. But yeah, get down in the comments. I know I'm all over the place with this video, man. Sorry about that. I love you guys. God bless. And I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. Oh, wait. It just popped. $1. $1. What do we got? Oh, it's this slith tar thing or whatever. I guess it's kind of Halloween-y. Later, guys.
All of us at 11 Alive want you to have a happy and safe Halloween.